What's up, everybody? I should check the audio. Okay, clicking a little bit. We can fix that. How's everybody? Alright, skip 2. Are you AI? Why the fuck would she be AI? I don't know. I guess they think I look so perfect they can't tell if I'm real or not. Let's do some Reiki to clear this. With a scarlet tie, doesn't matter. What's up? Teapot. Welcome to my tea corner. Your announce is what we're like now. I like your handle. Tea party. Refill this. Let's do the other one. Well, considering the High Empress, absolutely not. Given the mutual respect and ranking. Yeah. Mushroom tea. Tea parties. Oh, that's a good one. You hope I get well soon? That's fine. Thanks. I hope you have the life you deserve. Ooh, what am I smoking? I'm getting ready to crush some. What is it? Mac salad. Hello, how are you? Mac salad. Stands for Miracle Alien Child Salad. Aww. Aww. You should really praise. Wait, why don't you go check the Bible you're trying to thump? While trying to misjudge me and call me a whore, despite the fact that I am a celibate widow. Mind you, I've been getting downloads about that. There have been people, just a side note, trying to claim me or like that's my girl, that's my baby girl, and stuff like that in the comment section. Even more specifically, like that's my wife, no, I'm single. My partner died in 2016. I am a widow. I've been celibate for a decade. They're lying. Somebody says that they've been with me or that they're with me, they're lying. Oh, absolutely they are. I still have the comment section. Nobody's claiming, yes they are. They wrote it in my comment section. What do you mean? I noticed. That's why I'm making the disclaimer. Thank you. And so before you try to, oh, see, it's you. You. I know who you are behind that account. Berate me. Whore of Babylon. No. Celibate widow, actually. You need to go take a peek at your Bible. We've already established this. About what Jesus said about misjudging people, which you shouldn't be doing. Yeshua, because Yeshua is the same as Jesus. Hello. Not behaving very Jesus-like. And what was it that you said? Thank you. Just to make this quick little side, you should really praise Yeshua. We've already established this to the last one who came on the last live stream saying the exact same rhetoric about Jesus, though. You're not going to turn me away from the divine. I already love the divine. I already have a connection with Hello, Most High. We talked about this. Why would I bow to the High King when I am the High Empress? No. Hello. Welcome. First of all, subsequently, if trying to push people towards God and Jesus is your goal, then trying to harp at them and berate them like that is not going to work for you. Because what you're doing is trying to use the Bible to beat the shit out of people when actually you're being the exact type of person that Jesus would have preached against. You're being the exact type of person that Jesus would have flipped tables over. Go look up that in your Bible. And the dusting of the sandals, that's a good one. Make like Jesus and turn the other cheek. Move along. Stay out of my kitchen or keep scrolling. Nobody has an OnlyFans account. I know what they're doing. A lot of these are local trolls. We've already established this. A domestic abuser, even recently again, tried to sex traffic me. Like, list me as a prostitute or what was it, like an escort or something. And he also did this a decade ago. He has a habit of sneaking around and trying to take photos of people when they aren't paying attention or when they don't realize that he's taking photos, like in compromising positions, like naked in the bathtub, for example, and then posting them online and asking around for it was like trading Pokemon cards, but it's sex trafficking. He's got a long history of that. You'll never find me on any sites like that. And if you do, it's some kind of deep fake or that's it, some kind of deep fake. Not me. Cheers. Stop smoking. It's obvious you can't handle. I haven't even smoked yet. This is my first hit. What do you mean? I smoke because assholes like you are stressful. What do you mean? Cheers. Right. Cheers, on skillet. No, we're not dealing with the toxicity. Get out of my house. Let's do some Reiki. Let's have a reading to do. Let me know when the audio's crisp. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Be wild when I get there. I don't think I've heard this before. Switched up my station for some new tunes. I don't think I'll be trying one of those, mate. It's too much carbs for me. I need some vegetables and protein in my life. Plus, I'm gluten and dairy sensitive, so I try not to. Yeah. Oh, I made pickles. They came out delicious. I made a big giant ass jar of them. Oh, I'm so mad. Some shields. I don't know if I am reading that correctly. Translated as tempeh is delicious. Are you trying to say tempeh? When it's made right, tempeh is delicious. I have a really good tempeh recipe actually. It's like a glazed, it's like sticky glazed, like an Asian style tempeh. It's really yummy. Mighty Aphrodite. That's the title. Let's have a drink. Well, something's going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. Finally, you agree where you are now. Finally, you agree where you are now. It's making my hands hot. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have. No, thank you. A little bit more to clear and do, but I just picked up a lot on that past life cleanse. So before I move on, most of it was in relation to oppression and like feeling entrapped or feeling imprisoned on some level, like slavery, you know. And in some cases, this was actual slave trade specifically. Oh, that was too much. There was this energy of an arm being reefed back, like it was being restrained, like cuffed maybe to a wall. And they strung slaves and people up a lot of the time with chains and things like that. There was another bit where somebody's leg seemed to be intentionally broken, and it was to keep them from like trying to run away or leaving or something. Then there was also another one I picked up where it was aboard a ship, but it didn't seem like, of course, way back then, certainly wasn't a cruise liner, but people were either held captive or like slave trade and things like that, under the hull of a ship which was dirty and often rat infested and full of sickness and strife and disease. It was cold and terrible. It's just terrible. They did not have enough water. They did not have enough food. It wasn't a good environment, and a lot of people died, and the ones that didn't ended up super traumatized. And I also picked up a last bit, but there was freedom. It was like people either escaping the slave trade or becoming freed slaves. Like sometimes people, whether it be that they inherited, I don't know if it was a contract that was up, or like they inherited their family's slaves and didn't want to have slaves, so that they freed them and released them, or their freedom was bought, or whatever the case may be. Something like that was going on. But the end result of all of the different tactics that are used to oppress and block and entrap and stop people from freely moving about, escaping, etc., in the end, it doesn't matter. Those of us who've survived, yeah, it is a bit messed up. I hear this too. Let me pull it up. Let me know when the audio is clean. I know it was a bit funny when I came here. But I have some more clearing to do, so give me a minute. I've done a bunch of shields. I did some other clearing and stuff to boost finances, abundance, career, just like inner peace, self-regulation, a number of other things like that. So let's keep going. But that was a lot to pick up all at once, and I didn't want to misplace anything, especially if somebody needed to hear that for pattern recognition. Okay, because that's how it happens. Come here from past life cycles with amnesia, but there's a reason that things either replay often or like seem familiar. Love you guys. Oh, hey, happy full moon. I forgot. Let me do a full moon reading too. We'll check in with that. Also, it was pretty quiet today energetically. I'm so surprised. Isn't it a full moon? I don't pick up any spell work that they're trying to do. And then as I got home from taking care of stuff today, I was standing here doing the dishes and whatnot after some kitchen prep. And I started to pick up the spell work. I'm like, there it is. No, but there it is. They were waiting, I guess, till it got closer to nightfall and like the moon was at its peak, I hear. Yeah, well, hey, losers. So you say you wanna get so high, breathe me in like air tonight. The chords have been cut. Get lost in that. Alright. My eyes are looking for it. Underneath the palm trees, you play the words. Listen to the waves. Let it come wash away your pain. I could be your fantasy. Listen to the birds, say you wanna get so high, breathing in like air tonight. Listen to the birds. That was interesting. Like dry mermaid. Petite poisson, petite Ariel. I wanna go where the people belong. Part of your world. Where they don't reprimand their daughters. Sick of swimming to stay. Which is funny because I was just hearing Cynthia Erivo. I pulled it up as a secondary song. It's right here. Stand Up, it's called. And it's a song that she recorded for the movie about, goodness, what was her name? Harriet Tubman, who was, she led the slave freedom movement in large part. So they did a movie about it. Come on back, please, Easy now. I'm afraid of God. I've been walking with my face turned to the side. Weight on my shoulder, bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I had to run. I do what I can, what I can, what I can for my people. When the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new world. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it. How are you? 100 miles to freedom. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom? Aphrodite. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to rise, you start moving towards the separation line. I'm waiting through the water. You know I gotta ready to run. That's a death threat. Imagine how that death threat, burn witch, burn the witch, is going to backfire. Oh, you know what's funny? As they've got their torches and pitchforks here on the screen in this music video. Isn't that aptly timed? And so part of what I'm doing with this healing, what I was just doing with the Reiki, is also I did some soul fragment retrieval. And there's some healing on recognition, pattern recognition, to close out and heal something called the witch wound. And for those of us who've been persecuted, especially for being in touch with spirit or having gifts in other lives, there can be, if you don't recognize this, a subconscious fear of being open about who you are, or owning your gifts, owning your strengths. In some case, the witch wound, it's called. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on my way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, and you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gotta keep on keeping on.
Harriet, welcome to the Underground Railroad.
And I know what's around my bend. I should know that because I'm just I think I need to try. Take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, with freedom calling, calling me to answer. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, with freedom calling, calling me to answer. I didn't really have a choice. My inhaler dropped yesterday, like 2 days ago, and I just haven't gotten it, but I need it, and I just wasn't smart. So. What's up, baby kitty? This time, please. Oh, God. I've been walking with my faith and feet, way in the sunburn. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. Ugh, such a pain in the ass to get back in there. I do what I can when I can when I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars that's when the water stand. Together we are going. Oh my gosh. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it. Jesus, help me. It has to be, it's such a snug fit. It has to be like to the millimeter, exactly even. And if you have it like just a hair at an angle, it won't go in. Yes, it's the stove. My inhaler fell behind me a couple days ago. So I had to pull it out just now to get it, but I don't, it's in my way. So I have to put it back. I don't like that. It's a tripping hazard. Can't put the carpet back down. No. Let me put on a new song. When I get there, we'll play When I Get There again, because I like that one. When I get there. Good God. And I didn't fuck up my henna. Carpet, trip, hazard. Fix. That's funny. A death stare to the stovetop, Boston. Like heavy mad. I use it every day. Well, that was an adventure. What's that? Thank you. Do that, please. Maybe we didn't just get hair out in the water. Please don't. Oh, thank you. Damn it. Don't do that again. Wasteful. Don't be wasteful. I'm not drinking that shit. Don't put your butt in it. I was just thinking about you. Like, where's Dan? Summoned you. And you spawned. How are you? I was hoping you were alright. This one's called Wave by Weethan. Skip 4, 3, 4. Lily pads. Drolo. What is this? Okay. Is that weird first intro sound? Clear the audio, please. I like that. Threw me for a loop at first, though. Yeah, I was just thinking. Actually, Dan, I was just. Whoops. I didn't mean to skip it, but. Seconds by Ghost Loft. This next one started playing. I was just hearing it about an hour-ish in, especially if the sound is still off, to reboot. So I'm going to listen to that. It's okay. I'll vibe it up. God said it might be funny for a little bit. But it's alright. God never said that they wouldn't try. They shall fight against you, saith the Lord. They shall not prevail against you. For I am here to save you and deliver you. Anything for You by Barnacle Boy. It just switched again. Yeah, it's warranted. Sometimes. Fair game. Indeed. Yeah, I also have 2 true crimes lined up. So I've got some music and just vibes. I've got a reading to do, a ton of Reiki, and then I've got 2 true crimes. 2 of them popped up. One from Coffee House and one from that chapter, and I didn't watch either of them because I knew probably we'd want to go through them here. So I waited for you guys. We'll check them out together. Do you feel the vibe? Hermitude. Dark night, sweet light. This song is The Buzz by Hermitude. The album is Dark Night, Sweet Light. And when I pulled the stove out, I didn't realize, I guess maybe the cat, they bat things around sometimes. It looks like a lighter got kicked underneath probably knocked off the counter and then swatted underneath the stove. So I look down and it's right there. I pick it up. Guess what it says though? Spread the light, flick my bick. Spread the light. I was just thinking earlier too, like, man, I'm like on my last lighter. I forgot to pick some up. I don't know. Bless me. Love is about appreciation, not possession. Yeah. One of the cards fell out of my deck earlier. It was about this karmic energy, and that's what it says, actually. I've got it right here. Love isn't control. So they've been trying to control things and people. Love you. Breathe me, taste my words, let me blow your mind. Take you far, far away. I'll make you feel alright. You gotta crave it and take it until you're close enough to taste it. Give what you need. Give what you need. Hello, one love, how are you? Let's just do a quick check-in. Disturbance in the force, you say? Poverty, pride, ambition, bad mood. I like this song. It's the intro by XX. Allocution problems, wanting to rise above others, feelings of inferiority or superiority, squandering worldly pleasures, excessive person, poor use of resources, illness, boasting, display of material wealth, criticism, controversy, inhibition, mediocrity. Aw, mediocrity. That's right. Doesn't this sound like the trolls? Well, this is their problem. Puts others down. December 27th to December 31st, May 16th, July 31st, October 13th, December 24th, March 4th, 6:20 p.m. to 6:39 p.m. Get your little booty out of the camera, mister. Please and thank you. I love you. Love you. Oh, but I need just a minute. Let me see. Let me get my life. would you like? You want my attention, huh? Is that what it is? I see you. I do. Okay. No, I was out of the house for a bit today, wasn't I? You miss me? My little Velcro kitty. All right. Good for now. Careful, my lovies. You're so silly.
Watching you forever. Dreams where I'm fading.
I split the deck. I'm like, okay, well, just to be fair, since I read on them, what's my energy, right? Not that I need to do that, because they wanted to play around in ours. So I'm just reading on what's in our energy, based on what they have been trying to come and do to cause problems. Show up in my auric space on my radar, I'm going to notice. And just to show you, I don't have anything to hide. It's more for the haters. Reconciliation, harmonious family relationships, loyalty rewarded, services appreciated, ability to bring out ancestral wisdom, humanities and social sciences, mediator, peacemaker, return to lost paradise, inheritance, donation, sharing of possessions, bringing people closer, reestablishing links, and loving peace. And then this one for the Karmics. Can you see that? Probably backwards, that's better. Silly geese. Let's do one more for my collective. Consolation, comfort, setting us free from emotional conditioning and addictions, drugs, alcohol, etc. Consolation following efforts, restoring and revitalizing the body. Thank you. Preventing emotions from boiling over. Ending of a period of ordeals or difficult situations, beginning of an easier period. Didn't I say something about like the slave trade thing, clearing out that cycle from past life that may have manifested in, thank you, some sort of physical. Yeah, I have another set. I did a new one, which I don't even know if I showed you, I don't even think I showed you those. I took photos of them. I haven't even uploaded them yet. And I didn't show you, but then I took those off a day or two later, and yeah, it's backwards, but oh, my baby, I love you. And I did these ones, but I think these ones are funny. Little lady, and I already fed them. There's still food in the bowl. He just wants my attention. Ow! Go on, close. Maybe I need just a minute. And then we finish this up. Sweet. Oh, don't do that under my feet, please. It just follows me under my feet, though. It's dangerous. Alright, we're getting there. Just out of curiosity. Okay, Earth sign. Either trying to be nasty, causing, trying, yeah. This could be an X, Earth sign X. That's what I dealt with. Taurus, to be precise. Somebody trying to cause you to miss out and lose an opportunity. This is what's backfiring on them. Yeah. Possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes. You're just talking about positive vibes. Dan. And mantras, didn't you say something about mantras? Daily mantra. By the power of 3x3, may bad vibes stay away from me. I've also got black obsidian. I like this one because it's grounding, but it doesn't like weigh me down physically. It's like spiritual grounding. So these karmic energies are being nasty and trying to recruit people to be nasty because they are unstable mentally and emotionally. They're jealous of your material lifestyle, home, clothes, cars, etc. And so they come and they watch people and then they get jealous and mad and feel like they should retaliate. It's weird. Instead of just minding their business. Spying on your social media. This doesn't have to be family. They could have tried to recruit family though, or, I mean, it could be. The inheritance card came out, did it not? Yeah, so you already know who this person is. Yeah, the evil eye has backfired, and they're envious. They envy you for living your authentic life, not caring what others think. Let's do this one. Give this a stir though. investigate. Two things I'm picking up. And then wake up, it's your moment. These are people who got jealous of light workers for taking a leap of faith, launching into their life path, purpose, career, etc., and thought, well, I could do that, or I could do that better, or I could take that from them, or whatever the case may be. It was some kind of delusional beef and competition that they pinned inside their own head. And then often still got mad when they were losing. Those don't belong in there. Interesting. Okay. Guiding children, quiet time, boundaries, set boundaries. Wow, leap of faith. That does not belong in there. That's a full out different deck. What? These don't either. Artemis, Guardian. Give us your cares, home help, laughter's the best medicine. Full out different deck. Whoops. Yep, perfectly timed. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. So some of these people are under investigation now, especially if they're involved in criminal activity or stealing or gang stalking. They were doing this because they were jealous. They were jealous of Alice in her little tea corner. Now they're scared. I wonder what will happen next. Don't give up, though. Keep up. Immense effort. Advance. Trust yourself. You know what's best for you. Right. In the tea corner. Anything else you want to tell my collective on the positive note? All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception, choices, safe feeling, blocked and restrained. They were trying to make people, it's that past life, like slavery energy. People feel blocked and constricted. Mind you, a lot of people were affected by that. That was a huge trade, meaning so many people were abused and traumatized. Now imagine how many people on earth today are reincarnations of people who went through something like that, especially given how very unfortunately common it was, and not even just in one place or another, because yes, certain things were like certain places had slavery going on and what have you, but they would go to other places in other countries and either buy or just kidnap people and sell them in like a trafficking into the slave trade. I want to be queen, right? So they wanted to try to compete where they couldn't compare. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. Your Fresh Eyes by Andy Grammer. Investigate. Yeah, don't believe the nonsense that they're projecting is one of the messages, because a lot of them put on a front for social media. Standing in your sovereignty. It's funny. Declaring freedom and passing a test. So not tolerating these people and refusing to belittle yourself, let yourself be belittled, back down. I got eyes in the back of my head. I hear also Soldier by Lacey Sturm. One of the Reiki modalities that I did earlier was sovereignty Reiki. They wanted to usurp a crown in a kingdom that wasn't theirs, but they are also not equipped to handle that weight, heavy as the head. And based on the behaviors that they're exhibiting, low class, impulsive, deceptive, dishonest, not loyal, not moral, not upright. First of all, the divine wouldn't choose them, and secondarily, they would not make a good royal. They would not make a good king or queen. These are the people who want the power, but they're not actually fit to rule. They're so focused on getting what they want out of a situation, or like money, status, attention, whatever it is, that they don't actually think about the greater good and the harm that they're doing in the long run, even spiritually speaking and energetically speaking. And that's not a spiritual practitioner, it's a fraud. A thief. A fake. A sham. Worthless. Waste of space. Oh my God, you it's better we have deliverance is mine. Determination. Don't give up. Patience. Have patience as you push through whatever setbacks, blockages, challenges they were trying to cause. I'm even picking up like algorithm suppression tactics or something. Don't worry about it. I still showed up. Appointments, engagement, marriage, proposal. Could be meeting also. He's angry. Why are you so angry?
The pieces in my heart go away with you. Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my heart run away with you. You're a firefly.
Sorry, that was loud.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting ready to reboot the feed now, actually. So let's do that. We'll see. In the meantime, do no harm. Take no shit. And I'll catch you on the next one.